What is good, Knicks fan? Coming at you with another video talking Knicks. I'm on a riff off the top of my head about this team, so let's talk Knicks. First, I want to talk about Brunson and his potential on this team. I think he may not be an all-star on this team. I don't expect him to be an all-star on this team. I expect him to make this team really great in terms of his gravity, because he has gravity in this league. You have to be on him at all times, almost at all times. Basically, yeah, you have to be him, and he needs that because he doesn't have all that great defense. So he needs something to bring to the table, and it's not only his consistent shot making, it's his gravity that pulls you in, that gets other guys free. So that's one. I want to talk about how Julius can benefit off of this dude, because that gravity, like I said, that he has, pick and roll him and Julius will be great as long as Julius embraces it. I want Julius to embrace that off-ball, actual power forward play. Like, I want him less minutes. First of all, I need Obi in there a lot. Obi deserves more minutes this year, but I want Julius to embrace that pick and roll and the roller situation where he can get easy buckets. Easy buckets. It's all about getting easy buckets. Don't make it hard on yourself. Don't try to shot create yourself. Don't try to get the ball and then create your shot. No, try to grow and try to pick and roll off the pick and roll, and get a bucket. He's gonna find you. Jalen Brunson will find you as long as you make yourself available. Because he's a scorer, but he's also a playmaker, not like a Luka or LeBron or a pure point guard type of playmaker, but he is a playmaker nonetheless. And if Julius can embrace that third ball handler playmaker role, whereas it's first Jalen Brunson ball handler, then RJ Barrett ball handler. After that, then it's Julius third. If he can take a step back and say, okay, let them two go off first, do their thing first, and then I can play within their game. I can play within that system, ball movement, player movement, and that's how I get my buckets mostly. And if your points, let's say your points do scale back a bit, that's fine as long as you're winning, right? It's not all about the numbers. It's all about winning, right? You take a step back to 17, and let's say you put in more effort on rebounding and defending. You can do that and win games. The scoring will come with this team, I believe wholeheartedly they will. Especially if Jalen and RJ are the ones scoring mostly, and you're just focused on defense, rebounding, and getting easy buckets, making life easier for yourself. I think everything would be better. I think we need to run with this team that we have now, see what the young dudes are gonna do this year, how they develop, how they make that jump this year that we're expecting. We need to see how RJ makes that jump this year. We're expecting him to make a jump this year, 20 plus points this year. Brunson, we're expecting him to be overall playmaker. Well, make everybody better. Just, yes, a playmaker, but a consistent scoring threat that when everything fails, we go to you, easy bucket, right? And that's what we need. That's what Julius was, but he makes life so difficult on him. And he don't got a bag that he could go to the way Jalen Brunson can. Jalen Brunson could go one-on-one with anybody and just kill them. And Julius can't do that. And when they double Jalen or Julius, he don't know what to do. And when Jalen see that double coming, he knows what to do. He's actually a good playmaker. So I don't. It's a long way of saying I don't want Donovan Mitchell. I think he's only gonna hurt the team because I'm thinking defense more than offense. Because our offense will come. It's just our defense. What got us the fourth spot? It wasn't our offense. Our offense was not the greatest at all by any means. What got us number 4 that year in I think it's 2020. No 2021. What got us 2021. What got us that fourth spot that year when we went to the playoffs was our defense. And last year, relying on a Kimball Walker and a Fournier, then a Alec Burks and a Fournier, and then having a Julius Randle that wasn't bought in, like was nonchalant about a lot of shit, and a Mitchell Robinson that was no, not Mitchell Robinson, it was a Noel that wasn't there all the time. Having stuff like that, it diminished our defense last year, and our offense was shite. Was worse than the year before. That's saying something because we had Alfred Payne as a point guard for the year. But this year, having Brunson and Rose off the bench, our offense is gonna be good no matter what. Even with, let's say, Julius is not all that good on offense. As long as he putting that effort on defense, we will be fine. Especially if Julius takes that step back and say, okay, let these two be the main ball handlers. I'll be the third ball handler if these two want to break or it's too much for them at one point. I'll be that third ball handler. That's when you take those duties. But other than that, it's all easy buckets, defense, and rebounding. It's just if he can do that, and if RJ can take that step offensively, because defensively he's sound, he's gonna give effort, and hopefully he's getting better defensively. It's that offensive jump that we need to see from RJ. Jaylen Brown's gonna be great offensively no matter what. I believe wholeheartedly he is. It's that defense, and we can hide him in a good defensive lineup with Quentin Grimes as a starting shooting guard, and RJ, Julius, Mitchell, great defensively right there. Jalen Brunson, he's going to be a liability, but it's not like he doesn't give effort on defense, right? So we can still hide him. We can still do our thing with him. Continuously great point guard play with Rose off the bench, and then quickly can give great point guard play. If he makes that jump and give great point guard play, and if we need Obi to get more minutes, and if Obi can show go and take his man 1-on-1 every now and again, 1-on-1 against NBA talent defenders, we got something brewing in New York, don't we? We don't need him, Donovan. But yes, it's relying on a lot of these guys making jumps and buying in. But you have to improve and buy in every year in general, right? So if we can do that, we can be one hell of a team this year. I believe wholeheartedly we can compete with the best of them this year without a Donovan Mitchell. Those are my thoughts. What's yours? I'll hit you back.